No problem.
So I'm saying, you see, like,
Mm.
can hear me, right?
Yeah.
You see, like, what I don't tell people is like, okay, I've
Mm.
already said it, but I think people just don't pay attention to it. Like,
Mm.
even though you get a market and you want to jump on a retracement, yeah,
Mm.
you have to make sure that that market has formed a pattern, a reversal pattern, to show that it's
Mm.
going to continue in that direction that you're trying to. Like, for example, you see here,
Right.
right?
Mm.
For me,
Yes, I do.
into this trade here, like at the retracement here,
Mm.
for example, if we have a fib like this, exactly like this
Mm.
push retracement, for me to enter here if I'm using fibs, I have to make sure
Mm.
that the reversal pattern on a lower time frame at that point,
Mm.
like see here,
Mm.
make sure
Yeah, yeah.
there is a reversal pattern here for me to be able to enter
Mm.
that market. And if I don't see it
Mm.
like see it happen here, I would wait for it
Mm.
to happen, this support, you
Down.
know, because
Mm.
immediately it breaks all this area here. I'll know that there is nothing that is going to convince me to buy because now it has violated this whole thing, you know.
Mm. That's true.
So if I don't
Mm.
see it here, I'm likely to jump in from here. That's if I'm adding other confluences because this
Mm.
market will be in that upward movement as long as it doesn't break this low. So it can
Mm.
just come and respect here, then go, oh, it has to form those reversal patterns, inverse head and shoulders and stuff. Now, like for here,
Mm.
this is an inverse head and
Mm.
shoulders. It's not as clear
Mm.
on this 15 minute, but on the 5 minute, you can see how it's there, you know. It's not as
Mm.
perfect, but I just want you to take an example. And you'll find
Mm.
it like giving structure on those time frames. And you can see it moves that
Mm.
distance even back and continues now with very with a very good move. So
Mm.
every time like the market, like when you analyze the market, and
Mm.
it's not just about jumping in. Most times I want to have it
Mm.
now. Like for this setup, I sent this setup to the other group. I don't know if you checked it, but before even it happened,
Yeah.
we waited
Mm.
for this, and the market gave us this nice move. This was when they ended the war, like ceasefire. Now there's that
This one.
setup that you didn't attend the session that we had
Identity.
on
Mm.
was it Thursday or Friday?
Tuesday.
Oh, it was
I
Wednesday.
think there.
It was Wednesday. Now you can see that here I use trend lines, but you can,
Mm.
if I go down there, you can see that I waited all this time. We were waiting, and I even told guys, I sent it Telegram. I told them as long as it doesn't break below this point here, we are safe. I don't know if people
Mm.
took it. I just told them as long as it doesn't break, you can even see I marked it out, but it was just
Mm.
forming that structure that we need for it. So all we had to do is at times tight stop losses make us lose a lot of money. A lot. Because the market will just keep taking you out and playing
Mm.
like it takes you out. Yes, it's just collecting momentum. And every time
Mm.
it's ready to move, it will start moving, you know. And you can see that I had
Mm.
so many points to buy in from and keep adding positions until
Mm.
it breaks. Now for here, now I have a trend line to support the movement. Until it breaks this trend line, I just keep looking for more
Mm.
buys and more buys. Even though we break this point, of course I expect it. I'm still holding it. I expect it to break
Mm.
above, but of course I've looked, I've looked profit. Took
Profits.
out,
Mm.
options. But you can see. Just look at how I waited for. You know,
Mm.
this one, it would have been a nice one to jump in. Now all this time it's collecting momentum. Now imagine, okay, I don't enter on the far time frame, but imagine you're a person who uses tight stop losses and the market just keeps taking you out here. Every time you move trades to break even, it takes you out. It's just
Mm.
move. I may find this trend line was still something like this. Someone else will say, oh, break of trend line, but there is no break of structure. Oh, and before I forget, like
Mm.
for me to see the trend line broken, most times I want to first see
Mm.
break of structure. Then we have a deep retracement, like break, clear, come back and clear liquidity somewhere like here. Then That's the best. Like once you see it do this and
Mm.
pull back, immediately it comes and touches this trend line, and you have like a high or something. It's going to reward.
Mm.
So sample, wait for
Wow.
it to
Mm.
break the structure.
Mm.
That's how I trade my trend lines most of the times. Though we had one that didn't work out on GBP JPY, it was this one, you know. And you can see that we
Mm.
had this break structure. So when they pulled back, it didn't really work out well. Even though it gave me hope. You can see that I have some structure there, but it just
Mm.
failed and continued up. But
Continued.
the concept, yeah. But the concept, it doesn't mean I should change the concept. The concept remains.
It's
And
key.
I had
Yeah.
just like a break of structure. I thought, my dad's like, oh, it's going to hold. And I think we were also on that live and it didn't really work out. Though it almost is not very interesting, but it showed some signs of it working out. And it even gave that, you know, but it failed.
Bounce.
Then
It tried to bounce. Eh?
tried to bounce that. It even had this
Mm.
engulfing. And on the 15-minute time frame, you're going to find even going to give you such nice moves, you know. But that didn't
Mm.
work out. Now, of course, I entered this market, and in my head, I was like, if it breaks above this again, I'm going to just
Mm.
close. I didn't wait for it to come back. My stop loss was above here. I just didn't wait for it. So, like, you have to just simplify the whole thing. Which pair? This was Swiss franc. I sent it out also. No,
Mm.
this is the one that we analyzed in the group call.
Mm.
I sent it out as a screenshot
Mm.
to the group, and I told you this. I told the guys who attended, this is go and watch that video on YouTube. Like we
Okay.
analyzed this thing, head and shoulders, and now this spread happened in the night, like at midnight after the session. You know,
Mm.
it's a good market. Just respecting that, and that's how it went. Trend lines work,
Mm.
but many people think they don't work. They go for order flow. It's all the same, it's all the same. Just have
Trying
to
to kill
find,
to kill
hmm, they are killing
trying to kill a rat.
consistency. No, you see, the thing is, every time you kill consistency and
Mm.
you run to like you chase thrill, you know, like
Mm.
you as if something is working out on their end. Then you kill the consistency you had built
Mm.
and you start afresh. It just
It
makes it,
breaks.
yeah, it breaks the curve that you would have used to try to work out the mistakes that you are doing this side, trade with the trend.
Mm.
Now, you see, remember when we
Mm.
had the session, I told you these markets nowadays just trade with the trend. Don't try to be sharp
Mm.
selling to buy. Just
Mm.
trade. If it's going up, just wait for retracement and buy. Like this is literally what almost all markets have been doing. Like, you know, just find if it has started trending, find the retracement, find areas where it's likely to come back to and jump in. Don't try to short, 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 short. Hey, it's really troublesome. Look at this one. I think what it's doing. It didn't even touch,
Mm.
but you see how it broke here. It broke this structure. Then it gave us this
Mm.
movement. Now it's going to dump again. Now we may see this pullback here. If it breaks above here, the best decision is to just have a mini trend line. If a person, okay, this may work out actually. This should.
Mm.
Let's press it and see. So there is this short. I'm going to give you two possible scenarios. This is USD JPY. And then there is
Mm.
having this trend line extended to here. And you just wait for Monday to work it out, like Monday. Then if we have a break and you have this retracement, the best time to short. So those are two possible
Mm.
possibilities. Actually, I would enter and just because it's already giving some.
And now Emma,
Yeah.
thank you for that. Uh, you kindly get a blank chart,
Mm,
a blank chart. Then and we try to mark out like the points of points of interest, like these those blue boxes you're drawing.
Let me get one. Which pair?
Then you get silver.
Ah,
Go get another one. Emma, all you get here is 30. No problem.
man, silver is not for. I've never traded silver actually, cause man,
Let's go to US 30.
the
I
pip
think range is a lot.
the pip thing is pip value is huge for me. Like I can't
Mm. US 30.
is US 30. I start from which time?
Mm.
Okay, I'll just take you through how I do it. Now, I when I'm trading US 30, I know that I'm dealing with a real. I know I'm dealing with economies, so
Mm.
I don't expect it to dump always like huge. You get,
Mm.
so have to have
Mm.
that in mind. Like, okay,
Yes.
there are these, but you have to extremely. There is that market uncertainty. But most times, if
Mm.
you zoom out, you're going to find out that these pairs have been trending upward for some
Mm.
time. But also being able to identify which market phase you're in is really at, at a very
See.
good advantage for you. But I would expect a retracement already. So I don't put points of interest on daily, but you can see that this market is preparing to go upside. But there has to be some sort of retracement. So we have this low
Mm.
that formed, which is not really important right now, but we have a very
Mm.
important one, which is this point here.
Mm.
You get, we have this point here, which is
Mm.
very important because the market broke it with a lot of momentum, yet it had been a major point, a major resistance point. You get.
Mm.
So you can
Yeah.
see that I've marked this out. If the market pulls back, this is going to be my no trade zone, this whole place. Now here I don't
Mm.
need to get from here to here. Like to get, let me say we may have a retracement, then again a dump. Yes, sample may do, they may pull it up and say that okay. Now you can see this is why I'm getting that retracement from. But to
Mm.
some degree, I wouldn't really want to sell this market. I
Mm.
just want more confidence for me to come. Then I look for buy options, maybe from around here to get. So what I'm going to do is I'll scale down. This is an upward movement because we are breaking structure. The market gave us a
Mm.
low, went tap this point, but again cleared this
Mm.
liquidity. So what I do is I've figured out that we are in a starting up trend, even though it's not as too much as I would pull this. You have this point, trend line is a trend line strategy. So we
Mm.
have this consider if the market has reached a 60 Fibonacci area, 50 to 60.
Mm.
Um, I'll wait for the pullback here and see how it reacts. Now, this is the point which is going to determine how the market reacts. Now, if it breaks below this, remember what I've told you that this is not trade zone. If we have this
Mm.
break this point here, I'll just watch.
Mm.
Till maybe it breaks above here. Then I'll buy again above
Mm.
this point. But this is my no trade zone, and this is just me waiting for a cheaper price for US 30.
Mm.
So I'll just
Yeah.
watch and come back. And if at least I can get a Fibonacci to support my upward thesis, you can see that um
Mm.
we have this area. So what I'm going to wait for is market structure to show me that yes, we are in a downtrend here, but there are patterns that are
Mm.
forming that support me to shoot to the upside. Now, if we have a break below this trend line and this point here, this Fibonacci, then a break, I'll just leave the market until maybe it breaks above here. Then I'll buy it through because it would have done a lot of things to clear liquidity from down here. But you can see that we may have this retracement. The fib is here. I mean, the inverse head and shoulders is here. I hope you can see it. This is the inverse head and
Mm.
shoulders. This shoulder, then the head, then the shoulder, then the breakout, then the retest is here. Then we may have a push to the upside. So we have to be waiting for that to see. Let's keep it. Let's keep it and watch. You tell
Mm.
me. You tell me
Okay.
how it's going to react. But that's what I
Mm-hmm.
see with US 30 right now. Like, actually looks amazing. Let me just add it up. I'll add it up. I'll be watching it.
Okay.
Never know it will.
So, and
And it has a lot of breathing space.
mm,
You know, it has a
so
lot of breathing.
I see, I see. No, what I'm curious, your points of there are some points you do mark like long time ago, then it gets hit. But I see your chart is very clean. Now, for me, my chart is always disorganized, man.
Yeah, like you have to have like I delete the ones that are not like important. Now, like you see when I'm analyzing, I can know now I've analyzed. I can delete this one because now I know if it breaks
Mm,
below this. Like it remains in my head because it's what we do.
you
So I
use,
can just
yeah, yeah.
press, yeah. And when I open the chart, I can always remember what I did. That's the advantage of trading few pairs. Yet, like
Mm-hmm.
literally trading few pairs.
That's it. And what makes you change your mind? Let's say if there is a day we were in a pair of uh, USD, Swiss franc, then JPY, Swiss franc JPY, and you sold. The market was rallying up, but you sold.
Did it hit me?
No,
The time you are buying and
you imagine as a champion, as selling, yeah, yeah. And you told me
I,
sorry.
I told you.
You told me sorry.
Yeah, I told you sorry. Like I think we
Mm,
talked about it in the live that we had.
mm.
Yeah. I told you
Unfortunately,
why.
I was
I
not
told
part.
you. I told you why. No, like the live me and you had. I told you why I had changed my mind.
No, mm.
Uh,
You told some change in structure.
yeah, that's okay.
It
Now,
was,
generally, you have to
yeah,
watch. Like,
it was, here. You see this high.
which one? This one.
Uh, Let me see. Below,
Left right.
the plus, below the pointer, as in, you see these signs on the these your signs here up, below
Left
the pointer, the plus thing.
here.
That's where you sold. Below there. That's where you sold.
I don't remember.
And
Let me. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I
I'm not
think that
sure, but I remember there's where you sold, and the market just went down like nothing.
let me. Also, let me see. We our chat in the group is not allowed. So let me just see through that because it was the other. It was the open community. Let me just check it
Of
out.
No
It was the open community. Then I was like, sorry, but I'm selling. I remember.
selling. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me see here. I get so many DMs from people who want to learn, but people, man, it's stressing teaching someone.
Yeah, I get.
Um, I don't know if I found it, but let me try. Oh, I've gotten the thing. I didn't really
Mm.
share, but it was on March 18th. Actually, it was here. I've gotten the chart,
Mm.
but the problem is I've gotten a 15-minute chart. Okay, I'll just tell you what happened. The market broke
Mm.
below. It broke below what? A trend line. I
Mm.
don't know if it was this. Let me see. It was this. Then yeah, market broke below a trend line. Then you see this. Then this was the pullback. So there's some line running through. I don't know. I don't remember it, but must have seen something because this was the break. I'm seeing it here on the chart I have, and this is the 1 hour time frame. I think I sold from this high. Yeah, I
It
sold from
went.
this high
It was.
market now.
Mm.
Was this
It
one?
was near when FOMC came. Just rallied down, went down.
Actually, must have been this one.
Mm.
Let me see. I can't remember, but I'm seeing the chart here. Let me see. Yeah, actually sold from here. I sold
Mm.
from here. I don't remember what it was, but this trend line was there. Then the market pulled back. Oh, it had already given me a sell bias. So this was some pullback.
Mm.
There's a line running through. So when it pulled back, it swept liquidity and formed this pattern and I started selling. Yeah, but I don't remember it perfectly. But at times, you see those lines that I showed you last time,
Mm.
like those highs, lows, then I still use the same thing. They are here, don't you see them? So now that's
Yes,
why
I
here
see.
I'll be preparing for a buy here. You get a buy to this high. Or if we have two possible scenarios, we can have this sweep. Then if it crosses back here, we can hold to here. So at times the market changes structure. Let me see. You sent something that I wanted to enter, but I'm still in my bio. See, it beat you badly.
It
Yeah.
hit me.
So make it simple. Market structure is the best. Wait,
Mm.
is market open right now? How did it turn out? Yes. Oh, market always faces where the I'd forgotten my rule. GU faces where the week began from, and it had reached that high. I sent this
Mm-hmm.
set up to these guys, but I don't know if they take them. I can't force anyone to show up for trading.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Bitcoin playing games, but the buy is coming. Bitcoin is Bitcoin is hard to impress.
Mm.
All these pairs are buying, all of them. Oh, this week I also sent out this setup to the public group. This was look at this break retest rally. Now another rally is coming after a sweep of its liquidity.
Mm.
So that's literally it. I don't know if you had any other question, but that's it.
Oh,
Mm.
the other question. Might have forgotten some, maybe. Might have forgotten some.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
But then,
literally it. I don't trade gold, but not for me. Maybe in the future. For now, I don't touch gold. Let me delete silver from here. May tempt me.
no problem.
Oh, DXY. DXY was really nice. Look at this. Look at this break. Break.
Oh, yeah,
This is
yeah,
what I was buying GU actually. like literally broke.
Mm.
Now all we have to do is wait for this pullback to fill this gap.
Retracement. Mm.
Mm. I find a trend line there. Trend lines are nice. Even without the other strategies, you can survive somehow. Pull back here, somewhere here, who knows, for this sell. But can as well continue to the downside.
Maybe.
Well, it always does the break. I see it here. The break happens, then the retracement comes. You see here, the retracement comes.
Mm.
Retracement comes. You may
Mm.
have before a solid dump. What is going to cause that dump for the dollar?
Maybe the
Eh,
the refuse of this. It's fine.
Yeah, no, going back into war.
Mm-hmm.
Markets peak. They may start fighting again. But when they were fighting, the market was going up.
Of course, that shows the US dollar was doing well.
Mm. Then when they ceased fire, started dumping again.
You never
Let's
know.
wait and see. Because I'm saying the structures are the same, only that this is bigger than this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 4 hour time frame. This is huge. This is almost the same footprint. One, two, three,
And
six.
I kind of remember this thing of cipher, bat league, butterfly, gatly,
Mm.
harmonic.
Yeah, you may find one there. Like there is a few. But that strategy you have to be extra patient. You have to be a patient person. You have to know how to calculate this thing.
Mm.
You have to know like the math. And you have to know
The
which one is the
calculation.
bat and the Gatli, which one is the harmonic. They're called harmonic pattern.
So you don't kind of dive into them.
Hmm?
You don't kind of dive into them.
Hey, not today. Like there are types, you know. There is a Gatli. Okay, they use fibs. What I told you, they use fibs
Yeah, yeah, you
mostly.
told me. Yeah, no, no,
So you
no.
may find
I'm
that.
not saying as it. Mm.
Hmm? I'll just give you a cross check. Like you may find that you have to use fibs. For example, if the market is selling and
Mm.
you're looking for a continuation, you're going to bring in the harmonic. So you may find that this low, X to this low. Then to find
Mm.
point B, you have to look for is it 68 between 30 something to 68. Okay. No, for this Gatly it's 0.618, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's the concept. If it touches
Mm.
0.618, meaning C may just be between 0.882, then you tap it there. And if it's accurate, this one also has to be accurate. It has to come over to 120 watts. Then that's when you sell. Like all the points have to be accurate, you know. So
Okay.
your selling
Mm.
point, you have a continuation of this market to the downside. Get like you have to put your fib from here to here to get this point B, which may lie
Mm.
between here. The calculations are there. You have to just so this is also a strategy of its own, but don't mix it. Just that's for you, man. That's how it works. So you may find a butterfly has different math, a crab has different mathematics for the fibs.
Mm.
Those Fibonacci points that change the names, but it does work. Work.
Okay. It had been a long time since we had one
One word,
meeting.
man.
As in, I
Yeah.
remember you telling me.
I felt sick. Then I had a barrier. Then it was a lot. Remember the time I wanted to show up, but I was bad though. So I didn't show up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how this week goes.
Okay. Nice trading week. We'll see how it will go.
Paddy, thank you for
Bye.
attending.